Hello students, good morning everyone. In previous class we discussed about the chapter circle, and that chapter we discussed about the topic cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, in cyclic quadrilateral we discussed so many important theorem and it's proved in previous classes, and also we solve so many questions based on that theorems. Okay, now today dear students, we take some other important questions of cyclic quadrilateral, and today dear student this chapter is to be completed. Okay, now we take some important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. Okay, let's see the question. The question is, if diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral, if diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral, okay, if diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of are diameters of the circle, diameters of the circle through the vertices of the quadrilateral, through the vertices of the vertices of the quadrilateral. Okay, prove that it is a rectangle. We have to show that, means prove that it is a rectangle. This is our theorem, dear students. Let's see once more time. If diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral, okay, if diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle, diameter of the circle through the vertices of the quadrilateral, and you have to show that it is a rectangle. So first of all, dear student, we draw a cyclic quadrilateral. Let's see. First of all, we draw a cyclic quadrilateral. A, B, C, D. Okay, let us take A, B, C, D. Okay, and in that question, if the diagonals of the cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle, now let's see its diagonals AC and BD are the diameter of the circle, means its center is here. Let's see its solution, and we have to show that ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, let's see. Dear students, in that figure, let write in this way: ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, na? In that in that figure, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral in which what? Its diagonals AC and BD. Okay, in which diagonals AC and BD, what? Diagonal AC and BD are the diameters of the circle. Okay, and here in which diagonals AC and BD are the diameters of the circle. It is clear, students? Let's see once more time. According to question, first of all, we draw a cyclic quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Now, in that quadrilateral, cyclic quadrilateral, the diagonals of that quadrilateral AC and BD are the diameters of the circle according to question. So dear student, first of all we draw, let here in solution we write in this way, let ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral in which diagonals AC and BD are their diameters of the circle. Now dear student, in previous class we discussed a theorem and prove it also, कि the angle in the semicircle, we know that the angle in a semicircle is always right angle 90 degree. Okay, now let's see. We know that, we know by theorem we know that what we have, we know that the angle in a semicircle, the angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. Okay, now let's see, dear student, AC, suppose first we take AC as diameter, then we have angle ABC and angle ADC each equal to 90 degree na, according to theorem, because of if AC is the diameter of the circle, then each part of the circle is semicircle, and we know that according to theorem the angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So dear students, that is angle ABC, that angle, and angle ADC, angle ABC equal to 90 degree, as well as angle ADC is also equal to 90 degree, when, since AC is a diameter. Now again from figure, let's see, suppose we take BD as a diameter, then what we have, angle BCD is equal to 90 degree, as well as angle BAD, which angle? Angle BAD, angle BAD is also equal to 90 degree, when we assume that BD is a diameter. Okay, now dear student, according to theorem we have ABC and ADC equal to 90, as well as angle BAD and angle BCD is also equal to 90. Hence we have, each angle, that is, hence angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D, each equal to 90 degree. So ABCD is a rectangle, hence proved. Okay, so dear student, in this way we prove that questions. Okay, let's see once more time. We know that in any cyclic quadrilateral, suppose that AC is the diameter, and according to question AC is the diameter and BD is the diameter, and we know that according to theorem the angle in a semicircle is always what? Right angle. So in this way we have each of angle is 90 degrees. So in this way we can say that ABCD is a rectangle. Now dear student, we take some other question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. Let's see next question. AC and BD are chords of a circle. Let's see next question. AC and BD are chords of a circle which bisect each other. Which bisect each other. Okay, each other. Prove that ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a, prove that ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, now let's see its proof. Dear students, AC and BD are the chords of a circle which bisect each other. Prove that ABCD is a rectangle. First of all, we draw a cyclic quadrilateral. Let's see. Okay. Let us consider we draw ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Write in here. Let ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral in which what? AC and BD. So join, dear student, AC and BD is the chord of the circle, na? Is a chord not passing through the center. Is the chord of the circle which bisects each other, in which chords AC and BD are bisect each other. Here chord AC and BD what? Bisect each other. Then what? Then let's see, if a diagonal AB and AC is bisects each other, then we can say that ABCD is a what? Parallelogram, na? Because of the diagonals of parallelogram bisects each other. Okay, so here dear question, according to question, here the chords AB and AC and BD are bisects each other. So ABCD is a parallelogram. Dear students, ABCD is a parallelogram. Now dear students, let's see. We know that the property of parallelogram, if ABCD is a parallelogram, then its opposite angles must be equal to each other. Okay, so ABCD is a parallelogram, that is angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D, because of opposite angles of parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal in parallelogram. Okay, dear students, opposite angles are equal in parallelogram. Now, dear students, ABCD is also a cyclic quadrilateral. Since ABCD is also a cyclic quadrilateral, that is, if ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, then we know that the sum of opposite angles is what? 180 degrees. So yes, that is angle A plus angle C is equal to 180. Now here we put, as angle A is equal to angle C is equal to angle A, then 2 times angle A is equal to 180, that is angle A as well as angle C each equal to 90 degrees. Similarly, angle B plus angle D is also equal to 180 because of ABCD cyclic, that is 180, and here we have 2 times, according to this, using this property here, so we have 2 times angle B is equal to 180, then 2 nines are 0, that is angle B is equal to 90. So hence each of its angle, that is angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D, each equal to 90. So therefore ABCD is a rectangle, hence proved that result. So dear students, in this way we can prove all the theorem based on that properties. Okay, let's see once more time. in that figure AC, it is given that AC and BD bisects each other. So AB and AC, the diagonals are also the diagonals of the quadrilateral. Na? If the diagonals of the any quadrilateral is bisects to each other, then it is a parallelogram. So right in this way, ABCD is a parallelogram because of diagonals what bisects each other. Okay. Now in parallelogram we know that opposite angles are equal to each other. So dear students, angle A is equal to angle C, angle B is equal to angle D. In this way we write in this place. Now again from figure, dear students, also ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So we know that in cyclic quadrilateral the sum of opposite angles are supplementary to each other. It means that the sum of their measures is equal to 180 degrees. So here angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now using that property, so we put here, we have 2 times angle A is equal to 90. So we have angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 90 degree. Same as here, angle B is equal to 90. So angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree also. So in this way, dear students, each angle of that quadrilateral is 90. So ABCD is a rectangle. In this way, dear students, we can prove all the questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay. Now, dear student, we take some other important question of your NCERT exercise based on cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, let's see the question. Now let's see. Let's see the question. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle. O is the center of the circle. Okay. If angle BOD is equal to 160 degree, find the values of x and y. And dear student, the figure is, let's see, this is ABCD, A B C D, and join A B C D and AD. This is the cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, this is the center here, and that angle is equal to 160 degree. Okay, this is angle Y, this is angle X. Now let's see, we find, okay, now let's see its solution. We know that our theorem, the angle subtended by an arc at the center of the circle is double the angle subtended by it any point the remaining part of the circle. So dear student, according to this figure, if we consider the arc DAB, then angle subtended by that arc at the center of the circle is angle BOD, and that is equal to 2 times angle BCD, because of, according to theorem, the angle subtended by an arc at the center of the circle is double the angle subtended by it at any remaining part of the point of the circle. Okay, now let's see. From figure we consider the arc BAD, okay, and the angle subtended by it at the center of the circle, that is angle BOD. is equal to 160 degree na. So by theorem, angle BOD is equal to 2 times angle BCD. 2 times angle BCD. So dear students, BOD is 160 is equal to 2 times into angle, this is x. So the value of x is equal to 160 upon 2, that is 80. The value of x is equal to 80. One answer is that. Now dear student, we also find the value of y. Now let's see the figure. Since A, B, C, D is what? It is a parallelogram, and sorry, it is a cyclic quadrilateral. Here A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral na? And we know that the sum of opposite angles of any cyclic quadrilateral is 180. Let's see here. Since ABCD is a what? Cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, that is what? Since ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral na, that is angle BCD plus angle BAD is equal to 180. That is x plus y is equal to 180. That is, we put the value of x is 80, so we have y is equal to 180 minus 80, that is 100 degree. This is another answer. So the value of x is 80 degree and the value of y is 100 degree. So dear students, in this way, using the theorem of based on cyclic quadrilateral, we solve all the questions based on figure in this way. Okay, now we take some other question of the same topic. Let's see. Let's see, dear students. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral in the given figure. In the given figure, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of x. Okay, let's see the figure, dear students. Here A, B, here C, and here D. Okay, and in that figure, that is x and that is 80 degree. Okay, this is the figure, dear students. In that figure, we find what? We find the value of x. Okay, let's see. In the given figure, AD produced to, suppose that AD produced to E, okay, and we suppose that CB produced to F. Let's see its solution. Dear student, let AD produce to E, then ADE is a straight line. Okay, then ADE is a straight line. Then the sum of this and this angle is what? 180 na. So dear students, 80 degree plus angle ADC is equal to what? 180, because of these are the linear pair. So the angle ADC is equal to what? 180 minus 80 as angle ADC is equal to what? That is 100 degree. This is 100 degree. Now, dear student, ABCD also a cyclic quadrilateral, na? Okay, right here. Since ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, that is, if ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, then what we have, dear student, we have what? Let's see, the sum of opposite angle, that is angle ADC plus angle ABC is equal to 180, because of we know that the sum of opposite angles is 180. So first here we find the angle ABC. So ADC is 100. This is what? Angle ABC is equal to 180. So dear student, angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 100, that is 80 degree. Now from figure, let's see, CBF is a straight line. Okay, CBF is a straight line, and the sum of their measure, that is angle X plus angle ABC, is equal to what? 180. So we have X plus ABC is what? 80 degree, is equal to 180. So the value of X is equal to 180 minus 80, that is the value of X is 100 degree. So in this way, dear students, we can solve that type of questions. Okay, now let's see once more time, dear students. Let's see, this is one of the most important question of your exercise. Okay, in that figure we find the value of X. Okay, first of all, dear student, we have to do some construction, little bit construction in that figure. We produce AD to E. Let us consider in that figure it is given, we take E, AD produced to E, and here we take F as CB produced to F. Now here from figure it is clear that ADE is a straight line according to diagram figure which is given. So the sum of their measure was 180. So here we find the value of angle ADC. We find the value of angle ADC as 100 degree. Okay, now after that, in that, if we find that angle, now again from figure we know that ABCD is what? It is a cyclic quadrilateral, na? So we know that already the sum of opposite angles is 180 degree, na? So here the angle ADC plus angle ABC is equal to 180. So in this way we find angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 100 as 80 degree. Here we find that angle as 80 degree. Now again from figure the sum of this and this is 180. So here we find the value of X is 180 minus 80 as 100 degree. So dear students, this is your complete answer as X is equal to 100 degree. Okay. Now dear students, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise, because of we discuss all the theorem based on cyclic quadrilateral. We solve so many questions, so many different questions based on cyclic quadrilateral in some previous classes. Okay, now today, dear students, the chapter circle is to be completed now. Now after that, dear student, you revise all the theorems of the chapter circle, and you revise all the questions based on each and every theorem which we discussed in previous classes. Okay, now after that you complete the exercise of your you complete your NCERT exercise. Okay, now dear students, in next class we discuss new chapters. Okay, statistics or probability. Okay, now dear students, you complete your NCERT exercise based on the chapter circle. Okay, thank you.